Yep. You know what it is. Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today's question is actually from one of my female followers on Instagram. And she asked me, why do you hate baby mothers so much? And what do you mean by she has to be the dopest if you do date one? This is a good question. And I know with some people it might be like, you beating a dead horse. Because I did what? I did the video talking about baby mothers and baby fathers. And the last video I did about baby moms shaming childless people, right? Trust me, this is a topic that never gets old. It's always fun to talk about. So I don't mind. So let's go right into it. Um, well, for one, you're not actually right about that. I don't hate baby mothers. I don't. I don't hate baby mothers. I have baby mothers as friends. I have baby mothers as family members. And there's some baby moms I've even smashed because that's all I saw their use for. I mean, they were good for nothing else. Now, I guess if that's what you mean, I guess you can see that as hating baby moms. Is just looking at them as just a sex toy, if you will, and nothing else. But I mean, to be fair, like I said before, if a woman is DTF, she got a nice body, she got a box, I'm in. That's it. Kids or not, I'm in. But I don't hate baby mothers. I just don't see them as the best option when it comes to dating. And that's mostly because of being around baby mothers and seeing how they interact with guys. Um, and also bad experiences, right? Once again, my main issue with dating baby mothers is the lack of gratuity. Like I always say, and like you've heard from other guys, being a stepfather most of the time is a thankless job. The mother and the children take you for granted. You're just like to the maximum. You're that period to any woman, but to the maximum, you're nothing but a walking ATM, an extractable resource, and a disposable utility. Nothing else. You're always going to be in last place. I'm saying you're never going to be in the top three. Never. For most women, their child comes first, then family, then job/career. Or you can swap between the two, depending on which one is more important to that woman. And you're probably behind that, if anything. Now, when it comes to your own biological children, you're going to be placed second or third no matter what. But I'm perfectly fine with that. I have no problem being behind my own child. But to be behind another man's child that I stepped up and stepped in to take care of, and that gets no acknowledgement or little acknowledgement, there's an issue with that. That's all I'm saying. And that tends to be the case most of the time. So why put yourself in that situation when you don't have to? Why pick up baggage that you didn't make just to get access to pussy, which you can get from a woman that doesn't have kids, a woman that has a clean slate? That's the better choice, right? And any man without children, because like I said before, if you're a person, man or woman with a child, and you won't date another single parent, you don't deserve anyone. But like I'm saying, the people that don't have children, they have the right to be that way. And they shouldn't be shamed or disregarded because they are that way. I think it's only fair. I don't want to take care of another man's child. The same way a woman wouldn't want to take care of a man's child, right? Now, to be fair, it's more beneficial to them, which I already covered in the baby mother, baby father video. But still, I'm saying you want to have your own kids. You want to raise your own kids. You want to create your own family. Now, going into what I meant by she has to be the dopest, like for me to overlook that shit. My favorite example to use, which I just watched her new upload last night, or their new upload last night, is Queen Naija. She's thankful. She appreciates that man. She was an asset to him, not a liability whatsoever. Yeah, he has to take care of a child that's not his, but she glowed him up. She got him a bag, helped him get a bag, helped him get some notoriety. I don't even know what he does, bro. I think he's like a clothing designer or whatnot. I don't know for a fact, but she helped him get a bag. She gave him a child. She's loving. You get what I'm saying? Like when you see them interact with one another, she loves the fuck out of that dude. She loves the fuck out of Clarence. She's very thankful for his presence and and what he did as far as stepping in and helping her raise CJ. That is great. I'm saying if you can get one of those, great. But the problem is you're taking a chance. You're flipping a coin because you don't know if you'll get a Queen Naija or you'll get a baby mom like the chick with the McDonald's, the one that threw the McDonald's on the ground. You know what I'm talking about. But that's why I'm saying you can end up with a baby mom like that. I don't want to be with no woman like that. Now I'm saying if I can get something like that, then I might consider it. I might consider it, and that's like a 0.5 chance. I'm telling you, like even so, because I've met some baby mothers that are great human beings, great women, but just that one thing, it just tarnishes everything for me, and I'm just not feeling that. I'm just not feeling that. But like I'm saying, if she has the qualities I'm looking for, like I said, the woman doesn't have to be the best looking thing in the world. Like I said, just somebody that looks good enough, has a nice body, has strong faith in God, or at least some kind of higher being, appreciative, thankful that I'm willing to be a father to your child. And I know a lot of women say, oh, I'm not looking for a dad or I ain't looking for nobody to help me. That's bullshit. Because how would you feel if the dude took you out and your kid, but just paid for you two and left your child out? You will feel some type of way about that. If you guys are in a long-term relationship, you're going to expect him to chip in for you and your children or child. So let's stop the cap. And that's fine to admit that. Just keep it a bean. You're looking for somebody to not necessarily help you out, but it would be nice for somebody to contribute financially, right? Like I said, we not falling for that bullshit. That I'm not looking for a dad. Yes, you are. Unless you're a woman that's just looking for a short-term fling, just a dude that you want to mess with, or you're never going to meet my kids type thing. Perfectly fine. But just, make sure that's set in stone before anything progresses. That's perfectly fine. But like I said, for me to reconsider, I'll say one max. That's why I'm saying no more than one. I can't do 2, 3, 4 kids. Even if you have them from one guy. You know what I mean? Like I said, nah, that's way too much. One is one too many as far as I'm concerned. But that's manageable. The child has to be, I would say, 4 years old or younger. Because they're not fully set in their ways yet. When they hit like 5, 6 onwards, that's when they got that, oh, you ain't my daddy type attitude, that kind of response. I'm not with that shit. Like I said, and I can't put them in check because you're going to feel some type of way about that. I can't discipline a child that I'm taking care of or help take care of. No, we're not doing that. I'm saying if I step in and play dad, I'm being dad. That means discipline. If those children need to be disciplined, I have every right to do so. Even more so if I'm taking care of them and raising them like my own. Right? And that's all I'm saying. Like I said, that's number one for me. I'm saying if it's a woman with a child, a baby mother, single mother, yes, they're two different things to me. I don't know if I covered that or not, but to elaborate on what I mean or re-elaborate, um, like I said, a baby mom is a chick that's just looking for a come up, a dude that she can use, doesn't really care about her kids, just has them as an extortion tool to get child support out of the baby father, or if not that, government assistance. Leaves the kids with grandma or their sister or whatever, and doesn't really have their kid, always out and about, hanging out, and not being the actual mom. Whereas a single mother is a woman that does take care of her children independently and just wants a companion and somebody that she genuinely wants to be with and is thankful for. Like I said, gratitude is the number one characteristic, no matter what. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.